Hi, Big Black Bible.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Aly, and our Instagram page is Just Send It Travel. So we are full-time travellers, currently parked up due to coronavirus. But we left Darwin in January, end of January. And
Somewhere in there.
yep, started to make our way south through the Red Centre and down to Adelaide, and then all the borders were going into lockdown, so we made the dash over to northern New South Wales coast, and we've been here for about 5 months now.
Yeah, about 5 months.
Yeah.
In Coffs Harbour, anyway, that's where we are.
Yeah, we're in Coffs Harbour, so pretty nice spot to end up, and yeah, we've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a lovely place.
But we're planning to hit the road again in January 2021, and we'll be travelling full time.
Yep. Yeah. See what happens with the borders. We might just travel around New South Wales, but yeah.
Yeah, just see what's open. When we left Darwin, we had like a bit of a plan, and now we've just grown used to the fact of not having a plan, and we're just gonna...
That's how I roll anyway.
I like to have a plan.
We're travelling in a Toyota Hilux. It was 2018. I set it all up myself. Pretty much brought it standard, and then done it all what I thought what was right for us to travel in. And we brought a camper trailer.
She's an oldie, but a goodie.
Still in the thousands.
Yeah,
2000s.
yeah.
But it goes all right. We've had to do a few modifications to that to get it up and registered, and yeah, it does us well. Lots of storage. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. On our trip so far, like we said, we had only been traveling for about 8 weeks, and then we went into lockdown. So officially on the road for 8 weeks. And I think my favourite place that we saw on our trip so far was probably Kings Canyon in the Red Centre, and Uluru as well. I love Uluru. It's so incredible. There's just such an amazing feeling there, and yeah, it's such an incredible place. And then I think Kings Canyon was so special because we didn't really have any expectation of what it would be like. People had told us that we needed to go there, and yeah, we went, and it was so good.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
One thing that comes back to my mind is Cathedral Rock. We just waterfall way. We've just sort of decided we'll go along it, and then we ended up at Cathedral Rock. And to get right at the top of Cathedral Rock, it's just the views up there are just amazing. It's just I recommend that place.
Yeah, that's Cathedral Rock National Park in northern New South Wales along the Waterfall Way. So yeah, we just did a weekend trip there, and it was awesome, so good. There's so many amazing national parks in this like northern New South Wales area. It's so good. There's so much to see here. So yeah, we're pretty stoked, like even though we're not traveling full time like we'd planned, but we've ended up in such a great spot.
There's so much to see.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, one thing I can't live without is my coffee. I definitely can't live without my morning coffee, and I have an AeroPress and a milk frother, so it's definitely the milk frother that makes it. So wherever we are, that always gets busted out, and if we don't have a power source, we kind of run the Jenny so that I can have a coffee as well.
Yeah.
Pretty precious, but you've got to have those nice little things when you're traveling. You've got to have your little creature comforts. So yeah, definitely like morning coffee with my milk frother, and yeah, that's a...
She will drive 50 k's to get a coffee.
Yeah. What about you? What's one thing you can't live without?
My fishing gear.
Yeah.
If I can't have my fishing gear, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my lifetime hobby. I've always loved fishing, so I always have to have my fishing gear.
Yeah. We left Darwin with a canoe, like a single person canoe.
And I slowly worked my way to a boat.
So yeah, now we have a 3.1 meter tinny.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to be doing some modifications so that we can have that on the camper as well. So yeah.
I wasn't allowed to have it unless I did these modifications.
I guess like my biggest tip is I'm sort of a person who likes to plan, and so like while I think it's good having a plan, sometimes like you decide to just do something spontaneously and you end up finding these little gems that you know are off the beaten track. And yeah, sometimes it's the places where you don't have any expectation are usually the ones that like really surprise you. Yeah, so I guess my tip is like it's good to have a plan, like a basic outline, but be like willing to sort of go off track or, you know, decide to take a different route. And yeah, sometimes you find the most amazing places and you weren't even expecting them. So
go to like a local pub or something, have a beer and try to talk to the locals, and they'll if you get friendly enough with them, they'll tell you some good spots to go to, but if they don't like it, they won't tell you. So our biggest expense would have to be fuel and food.
Yeah.
I think everyone will say that too. It's yeah, that'd have to be the most expensive thing for us.
Yeah, we have a budget of about $1,000 a week usually. Some weeks we spend more than that, and then other weeks we spend less. It really depends on where we are. We're not hugely strict on our budget. Yeah.
No, we should go try fun. So.
Yeah, like we don't want to skimp our way around. We do definitely want to explore a few things, and there's like a few quite expensive like bucket list things we want to do, you know, when we get to certain places. So yeah, like we're not super strict, but yeah, we kind of keep it around $1,000 a week, and that usually does it. Yeah.
Our jobs, our work, I'm a diesel mechanic. I'll work when I can, so at the moment I'm working in a mine at Boggabri.
We worked, before we left at the beginning of the year, we worked like flat out last year.
Yeah.
Saved quite a bit of money, and then yeah, with Corona, once we were sort of parked up and we didn't know how long we were going to be, you know, in the one spot for, we decided to go back to work and just save, put our trip on hold until next year, so we have, you know, lots of money and that sort of thing. We also have a online business as well, so we do digital marketing and we help other people start their own online businesses through investing in online education. So at this point in time, it doesn't cover all of our costs, but we're building it up so that eventually we will just have that and we won't have to work in our traditional roles. So
that's our plan.
Yeah, that's our plan. So we're slowly building it, and in a way, like being parked up for a few months has actually really helped that, because we've had the time to really build that up and yeah, get that off the ground and running. So that's been really helpful. One of the questions is, where can't you wait to go? It's really hard.
You want to go everywhere.
Yeah, we've got so many places we can't wait to go to.
Cape York, want to go Tassie, want to go WA.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the Whitsundays and Cape York. And then, yeah, can't wait to do the Kimberleys as well, West Australia. So, yeah, there's heaps of places. It's too hard.
Yeah.
But we sort of left, like when we left the first time to go leaving Darwin, we sort of had the expectation that we would be travelling for a couple of years. Like we weren't rushing.
Yeah, no limit really.
Yeah, so we pretty much packed our life into a shipping container, and yeah.
Just send it.
Yeah. One of the questions is there something that you thought that you brought and you thought you'd use but you didn't?
Yeah, I brought a diesel heater. I brought so much stuff really, but yeah.
Yeah.
I brought it and haven't even used it once, so.
No. Yeah, that's about us really. We, like I said, we're going to hit the road again full time January 2021. We're gonna go west to my parents' property out past Burke and spend Christmas and New Year's there, and then we'll hit the road again and just see what's open and yeah, go from there. So yeah, hopefully we get a chance to do this again and we can
share some more information.
Yeah, share some more, because like we said, we
It
were
always changes.
always changes, and yeah, we were only like officially on the road for 8 weeks, and then we went into lockdown.
Yeah,
So
got stuck.
yeah, but if there's anyone who wants any questions answered, or if we can help anyone, yeah, feel free to
We'll do
reach
the best
out
we
to
can.
us, yeah, on our Instagram, and we love connecting with people, and yeah, love sharing our updates and stuff, and we're gonna share a lot more on our
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I just got shot at by a bird.
That's meant to be good luck.
Ew, it's on your phone.
Oh, well.
Thanks so much for having us, and yeah, check out our YouTube channel, Aly and Jacob. We're going to be sharing heaps of our travels and all our tips and stuff there as well. And yeah, feel free to connect with us. We love getting in touch with people, and yeah, if ever wants to meet up on the road, we're
Yeah, keen.
keen for that as well. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, Big Lake Bible.
Bye.